Bees from Bees Toys here, coming at you today with a nice special opening. Got this in a big lot on one of my previous videos a few weeks back, and I think today we're going to finally crack this baby open. Number 13 Baroness, Cobra Island exclusive, with COIL bike. And I'll be honest with you, don't really care about the COIL bike. Definitely wanted the Baroness figure. So I'm pretty excited to get her out and take a look at her. The bike, whatever, you know. If they're going to treat these like the Black Series, I'm sure we can come up with better vehicles than the bike. But hey, some of you might like it, and that's fine. That's your prerogative. I'm just telling you, in all honesty, I'm interested to get it out because it kind of looks a little cheaply made, in all truth be told. This Baroness has a lot of extra accessories. I have been reading that we are going to get a Baroness, probably a re-release, repack in a single. I have seen people out there in groups post where they have her in a single, in their, of course, a custom-made single box. So, which to me is kind of cool. But at any rate, let's get her open and take a look. So, Target, Cobra Island exclusive, of course. Yay, everybody's favorite out there, right? Wink, wink. Come on, Hasbro. Get with it. Like I've said in other videos, when it comes to these Joes, you want to sell them some Joes, sell exclusive, some of those single figures, so people aren't going so crazy. Well, I don't know. I say that. Beachhead's hard to get, and Firefly's not too bad yet, but Beachhead went from a $50, $60 figure in the last month or two. He's up to 100 now, and unfortunately, I don't really have. I have one. I don't really want to open it. I'm having a hard time hunting one down. I guess I could put myself out there more in these groups and ask, but at the moment, I've got a lot of stuff I've already bought recently, and I don't want to spend a lot of money right now. I guess I have an extra Firefly I could probably trade. I don't know if people would go that route or not, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll get one eventually. I got an offer on a big lot on eBay. A guy has like 9 of them, but I still think he wants too much. Even if I could probably buy and resell, but the problem with buying and reselling those, one, I'm not a huge fan of doing that in the first place if I can help it. So I would have to resell quite a bit, most of them to be precise. But 2, if I'm going to buy a lot like that, it's going to be less than what he wants. Way less. Alright, so let's see. Gotta love the Baroness. Glasses looks glued on, that's fine. Hair's down the back, you can flip the hair up a little bit. Her belt's a little loose. Yeah, they got her a little skinny. She's kind of skinny. They could have put a little more meat on her. But, you know, hey, good looking figure though. Can't complain. So let's see. We got a knife holster. There's the knife. These are the pistol holsters. The golden, kind of golden looking gun. I don't know if they're gold or copper. Call her the woman with the golden gun. For any of you James Bond fans out there. The snake's kind of cool. It comes with her. I don't know what you can do other than accessorize and put that off to the side. The helmet. Let's see this helmet. See how this thing works. So you can pull her head off and put the helmet on. That's what you don't. The helmet doesn't actually go over her head. It's got a slot, and you can pull her head off. I do like how you can do that. The heads on a lot of these figures nowadays like this, you can customize fairly easy if you want to change the look of something really quick. I will give it that. Let's check the old joints. Ooh, you know, G.I. Joe elbow joints are really good, but hers are clicking and they're really stiff. By the way, I'm only doing this video because, you know, for people to see what she looks like that haven't got one or want one or thinking about it if you're going to invest the money, I know. So, as a quick, on that note, real quick, so the Baroness was a $40 figure, bike and figure. Target exclusive, of course, which again, we don't have to get started on that. Everybody knows what the deal is there. If you don't, start getting in some forums, and looking around. You'll figure it out real quick why this isn't a popular deal. So let's see. She's got 2 of these machine guns. And the opposite, okay, so the opposite side handle's in here. I wondered what that was until now I see that's the handle. So that's to put it in there where it fits good. Okay. I don't know why you couldn't make the plastic that way, but whatever. So there's the old one of the handles. I'm going to set that aside. Here's the snake. Like I said, it's a pretty cool looking snake. It's different. It's not, not Serpentor, or well, actually, I could see them just color this gold and stick it in a Serpentor. There you go, Hasbro. Typical repacks that I like to talk about, which, as I always say, nothing wrong with them. Some people don't like them. I don't personally care. No different than anyone out there customizing their own figures, except you got to pay Hasbro for them, and not you or your friend or whoever. But then again, here's the thing about, I got my buddy that does customs. I mean, he's taking a roughly $20 figure and selling them for $100 to $150 a pop. So what you're doing is you're putting your time in, and that's part of it. You put your time in. Oh, let me show you the box real quick. You put your time in, and that's where you're really paying for your time. But you can find, if you wait around, a lot of things will come. So real quick, here's the box. There's nothing really that fancy about it. You got the side drawing. The side art's really good, I think. It's a good side artwork of her. So whoever designed that, kudos. That's a good job. There's your number 13. Shows. I don't know. Honestly, this should have been not even numbered. That's the thing about certain Black Series figures and whatnot, is you don't get a certain number on these. Just my opinion, again, and take it for what it's worth. And I'll show you the inside real quick because it's kind of cool. It would be something down the road that would be awesome. HasLab, wink wink. You have the Technodrome. Sorry, golly, Ninja Turtles. Terradrome. They're both so close. Terradrome on Cobra Island here. So, and a fire bat. Hey Hasbro, cool. Bring us back. Give us a actual 6-inch fit scaled 6-inch scaled Terradrome. Gotta make sure I get that right. I'm gonna call it Ninja Turtles here. So, all right, let's check this out. Oh, gotta put my side handle on. It's got a. Oh man. I think once you get that in, it's probably not ever going to come out. And that's if I don't break it putting it in. Well, that thing's in there good, too. So this thing, whoo-wee. I'm telling you, the one thing I'm probably... Man. I don't know that they made that big enough around. It'll pop in place. I'll tell you what, I'm afraid I'm going to break that thing. It's small piece. Well, there you go. Alright, so Faye, first off, this piece is very difficult to get in here. Looks like it can be broke. I haven't seen anybody post about it. Probably me end up being the first, knowing my luck. I've already left an indentation trying to squeeze that thing in. Wheels turn. It's not terrible. It's better than I expected, truthfully, but it does look kind of cheap. The wheels are kind of that plastic. You're kind of like, hey, you find that on a lot of toys. The rest of it's okay. I mean, I love the Cobra sigil, or however you pronounce the Cobra logo. We'll say that. I don't like using that word sigil or whatever. It's not really one of my words I use. Cobra emblem on the side, logo, looks very good. It's the size of what would go on the chest of about a 375 original figure, so that's cool. I like that. I always like how they put that on. I always wanted to put one on my side of my car for the heck of it. I used to have a Navy truck. I always wanted to put on the side, and it had a Navy Trailblazer too at one time. I always thought I'd put on the side. I put an Eagles logo on the side of my Trailblazer for a long time until I traded it for my recent truck. I had to take it off, but it was cracking and peeling away. Anyway, so yeah, the bike's not bad. It's better than I expected. Okay, I'll say that. I'm gonna give this handlebar another try. I'm trying to figure out. I just don't know a good way to get this in. I may have to YouTube a video to see how people got these in. I just don't see it. And it really, the sad part is when you mess with this other handle, the handle even moves a little bit, so it gives a little place so you can set it up. This is killing me. I have to do this off video. Sorry guys, I don't want to break it, but I'm gonna have to figure out a way to finagle that and get it in there. All right, so anyway, back to her. All right, so my gold guns, my gold knife, not top of the knife, got a knife holder. She comes with these two guns, which are look similar to, maybe it's the Cobra Island Cobra Trooper has a machine gun that's kind of similar, but they got these peg holes. My guess is these go on the side. Well, back to the bike. So these go on the side of the bike. Okay. That makes it look a little bit cooler. Alright, well, you up the ante on the coolness of this bike for a minute. I did find out, because I sent my friend that customizes a picture. GameStop, I think, had it, or Hasbro, maybe it was on eBay, had it, and I sent him a screenshot, but there was a Black Widow bike, figure and bike that they had marked down, or maybe it's Walmart, I don't know, sorry, I'm trying to run through my head where I saw that. I took the picture, sent it, and then deleted it, because I didn't really care about it. It was a Black Widow figure with a bike very much like this, and I sent it to him. I'm like, hey, I said, you might want to get a hold of one or two of these. $19.99. So I'm like, that's a good deal. You get a figure and a bike for $20. I mean, you can't beat that. Yeah. Like I said, it is better than I expected. So I just got to figure that stinking handlebar out, and I don't want to break it. So, yep, got the old snake. We might see that snake in, might see that guy with Serpentor. So, here's the thing. I'll say it in this video form. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. If you haven't played G.I. Joe Classified, I would strongly suggest, and you're planning on it, I strongly suggest don't watch any more of the video from here on out. And I hate to tell you that, but I'm going to drop some spoilers that are legitimate spoilers. So now's the time. So moving on. Holding this snake up, and I said that a minute ago, you know, hey, we could paint it gold and repack it with a Serpentor. Well, you're probably going to get a Serpentor similar to this a deluxe package. And the reason I say that is, and this is the spoiler part, if you play G.I. Joe Classified and you play all the missions and you beat the game and play it to the end, after the post-credit scene, which is kind of becoming a new thing even in games now too, not just movies, but at the end, it shows the Joes finding a blueprint. They're basically sweeping Cobra Island. It's finding a blueprint, and for lo and behold, it shows a picture pulls up on the screen, Mainframe or Dialton, one of those guys, or both of them find this, and it's a air chariot. So that tells me that at some point in the future, we're going to see a pack, and God forbid it be a Target exclusive. Sorry guys, and Target and Hasbro, don't do that to us. Please don't do that to us. Serpentor is one of my favorite characters. He ranks right there under Cobra Commander to me. I like the top two Cobra guys, you know, and Destro. So it's in there. So if you do go ahead and listen to this video on to the end, if you don't care, or you're thinking now, you're probably going to be like, oh man, I'm going to go play that game now, but you just know the post-credit scene, that's all. I didn't spoil the rest of the game. But a lot of the figures in that game, and there are some that aren't out yet, are definitely what we got. And I think Hasbro with, I believe Gearbox is one of the game, or there's a Game Mill, one of those two, whoever it was, one of the game producer or companies that produced this game. You get a lot of your characters from that game came to light in this Classified series. However, ironically, another spoiler, and this is you might not want to hear this either, but when it comes to this classified game, unless I'm crazy and not thinking what I'm seeing, you don't actually fight troopers. There are no Cobra troopers in that. They're all like bats, more or less. They're all robots. So, or if they are the troopers, they don't really look it to me. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying that close attention to detail. But I can tell you when you play the missions, and you play on both sides, mind you. You play some as Cobra and some as G.I. Joe. It's kind of a split game. So a lot of those characters are coming from that game. Now there are characters we don't have yet that are in that game. You saw, let me think here, who you saw that you haven't got. Most of the Cobra figures that are almost pretty much here. And there's a couple that weren't really in the game, or very far back in the background that you only saw a slight picture or hint of them. Like Flint, for instance. We're getting a Flint, but Flint I don't believe was really in the game. Now, Lady J was a playable character in several missions. She was in the game. Baroness was a playable character in several missions, and she's in the game. Destro is, obviously. Firefly was. Firefly and Snow Job or whatever. Thinking Arctic Storm Shadow. We got an Arctic Storm Shadow figure, but the actual Storm Shadow in the game is the regular Storm Shadow figure. The regular white ninja outfit figure. So, trying to think of who else. Sci-Fi is a figure that you play with that we have not gotten. Mainframe Dial Toner in the game, you don't ever play as them, but they have a post-mission scenes. They're in several of those. Of course, we got Roadblock. I'm trying to think of who else. Like I said, a lot of the Cobra figures we got from that game. You know, you play as Coco, Firefly, Zartan, Storm Shadow, Baroness, Destro. That's pretty much it. I think there's only 6 main characters per the game. But the Joes, you got everybody but Sci-Fi. You got Duke, because you start the game with Duke. You got Duke, Roadblock, Scarlet, Lady J's Coming, and Sci-Fi, and I feel like I'm missing one. But anyway, you pretty much got them all. There were no Vipers that I recall. Again, like I said, I don't think there are any really troopers. There are no Vipers. So, no troopers, no Vipers. Alley Viper, people have seen that's on the box. They were not in the game. But you will likely get a bat or some type of bat. Those are in the game. There's like, you basically kill robotic guys. Red Ninjas are in the game. Totally forgot about that one. Well, there's a mission you play as Storm Shadow and Firefly, and then when you flip the same mission in the same area, you flip it when you play as the Joes. You gotta fight some Red Ninjas come up. They don't quite look like the ones they gave us. They're pretty close though. The ones they gave us. The Red Ninjas, which I need to do an opening. I've got an extra one I'll throw out open. I've already opened 2, but anyway, those kind of look more like a Storm Shadow. You can see their eyes. On the Red Ninjas, they look kind of almost like there's an android behind the eyes. You don't always see a human face of the classified figure. So anyway, so there's a little information I wanted to throw at you on the classified line that I could tell you while I open this beautiful figure and beautiful motorcycle that I can't get my other handle on. She's going to be like, we need to send this baby to the shop, get that handle fixed. So I'm going to figure that out here in a minute off camera. I'm just worried I don't want to break it, and I don't want to embarrass myself if I break it. I'm more worried about poking a hole in my fingers or something trying to get that in. It's just tough. So, but anyway, again, cool figure. Checking the joints real quick. Her arms, she seems tighter in areas where a lot of the other figures do not. Like the elbows, most of the time those bend pretty easily. The arms, I don't know if you can hear that on the camera, but it makes a little popping noise as you come up. I guess that's okay. As I always say, chicken wing ability, or at least her arms you can get up almost to her shoulder width or length. So doesn't really turn at the waist, I see. So Some of the articulations just not there that I would have expected, but that's, again, I don't really get too bent out of shape over that stuff. Figures are figures. I find a way to like what I can out of them and move along. Some I like a lot, some I don't like near as much. So, but overall, great figure. We should get a re-release of her in a single pack at some point in time, but be looking for that. But anyway, here's my Target exclusive Baroness and COIL. Almost forgot. How does she fit on the COIL? Well, without a handlebar, it's hard to say for the most part, but there are foot pegs. But it seems like you gotta, seems like she's gonna sit kind of funky on there just to get this to sit in those pegs and look alright. It's just tough to set this thing up. I don't want to spend a lot of time. I don't want to waste all your time watching my video trying to figure this out. But just looking at her, she sits on there good until you try to put her feet in the peg hole, and that's where you're gonna run, because you can't bend her leg in very good there at the bottom. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but not really. I don't think so. At any rate, but there you have Baroness and COIL motorcycle. Very cool piece. If you did grab her or could have grabbed her at retail, that was a decent price. But now she's going about 150 bucks. Like I said, I bought a massive lot. I have another separate video for it, and she's in there. I got 2 of them. I sold one. Luckily, my friend got me one earlier from the Target nearby. His wife was there in the middle of the day and happened to find 2 of them, and I convinced him to trade me one because I hadn't got one. I think he was wanting to sell it, and I'm like, hey man, hey, whoa. I understand, you know, and I get it. I feel bad sometimes, but then again, he's not hesitant to ask me for anything, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying he doesn't hesitate. He asks me if he knows I have something and he wants it. He asks for it, and if I have it, I'm willing to trade it. So. Just because I think that's a good thing to do. Alright, so I'm tired of kind of messing with this. Anyway, we're going to running along here. I want to get this fixed up here in a minute. So, Baroness with COIL, neat figure. Not bad overall, like I said. Motorcycle, looked cheap. Still, some features of it do look cool, but it's still like the wheels, I don't know, I feel like they're just kind of cheap plastic, but it is what it is. She's a good looking figure, obviously. So there you have it, guys. Baroness, Target exclusive Cobra Island with COIL. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure and hit that like and subscribe button and turn on your notifications if you want to watch more of my videos. I'll be uploading some more. Got lots of stuff. This week coming up, big week. I've got a lot of mail call toy hauls coming. Spent some money on eBay this week. Bought some stuff. A lot of Star Wars stuff. Sorry if you're a Joe fan or not a Star Wars Black Series. Then you're probably not going to really be interested too much, but I did get that. So I got my eyes on some Joe stuff, but I've about got everything Joe right now that they're offering. So other than don't have my Zartan in yet, I ordered that through Pulse. Oddly enough, got an email saying they're pushing that back to April. So at this point, it looks like it's going to be 2 months or more before I get him and my other 2 Cobra Troopers that I ordered. But I did get some Cobra Troopers from Big Bad. Thanks, Big Bad. Always love you. And Flint and Lady J, I had them pre-ordered. I think I changed my mind, canceled them for some reason, and then I need to go back and re-pre-order them, but I'll have those too. So, other than that, I think I got everything currently. Just don't have a extra Viper Beachhead to open for y'all. If I get one of those, I'll do a video, but I'm just not going to pay an outrageous amount. I know we'll get a repack on the Viper. They jumped right on Cobra Trooper and got him out to us not even 8 months, 9 months later. So I got a feeling we'll see some Vipers out soon enough. So just may not be opening my Target my Target exclusive one. But anyway, I hope to get one. So there it is, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Check out the channel. Watch more of my videos if you want to see other toy openings and whatnot. And we'll see you later, guys. I'm Beast from Beast Toys.